Hi everybody, it's Patty. Can you believe we are already halfway through Unit 5 and rapidly approaching the end of this course? It's actually amazing to me how fast time has gone by. I wanted to talk a little bit today about bias. Under your overview of Unit 5, which is argument synthesis, there's a little phrase, sentence sort of right here. It says, be sure to find an opposing argument to add into your essay to avoid a bias. What's a bias? Simply put, a bias is how you personally view the world around you. It's a little more than just an opinion or just a belief. It can involve your behavior, your actions toward others and toward yourself, and it's a personal or subjective point of view. You might have a political bias or a religious bias. You certainly have a personal bias. We all have personal bias. And you might even have a social or group bias. Bias is no big deal in general society. It's how we view the world. However, when we get into persuasive essays or persuasive speeches, and that includes argument synthesis, we want to be able to eliminate as much of our bias as possible. This gives what's called an objective viewpoint. Objective viewpoints are those that are supported by facts, other people's arguments, other people's studies. You're taking your position on your essay to the next level by giving it support. You already know about this, so I'm not going to spend any more time on it. But I wanted to discuss that opposing view. It's important for your essay to acknowledge that you have more than one position on the subject. Sorry, not you personally, but that there is more than one way of viewing any one particular topic. So you're going to choose your topic, which should be something you believe in or that you are passionate about. And then you're going to research your point of view in a scholarly way to prove yourself right. Then you're going to go to an opposing view of the same opinion. This is going to show your audience, that you've done the work, that you are more objective in your position. An opposing argument is important to have from an ethical standpoint because you're giving your audience a complete view of whatever the subject is. And it's important from a logos standpoint, from a logical standpoint, because again, it's not just your credibility, it's also your ability to maintain your position. If you have an opposing view and you show that you know about it, you show that you understand it, you're actually more logically consistent. I'm going to stop here because I don't want to get too crazy about this. But again, key point to remember, every one of us has bias. Bias is subjective, which means it's personal and individual to you. In persuasive essays, argument synthesis, we want to avoid that bias. We want to be more objective. And the best way to do that is not only to have facts that support your argument, but also to take a look at the opposing view so that you can have a better understanding and you can provide a stronger argument overall.